There's someone looking at me.
Wait.
There.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. Okay, let's start. Stella, Lisa Jones, Stella again, Wee Frosty, Ewok. Miss Lisa Jones, Stella again, Lisa Jones. Hello, Bubblegum, Lisa Jones. Bubblegum, Lisa Jones, Bubblegum, Lisa Jones. I need a date. Shut up. I need a date. um, hey there, Chris. How you doing? New Orleans lady. So happy to see you. Bama Cat. Sapphire Sky. Hi. How are you? Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, Christmas. Ah, so it's that kind of shut up money to date. With the hair pulling and the yeah. Oh, I gotcha. Oh God, I'm getting the eye. I'm getting the look. Mm. Apparently, we're getting a collective message. Okay, Stella's like, I'm watching you. No, I'm not here to grift you.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. How are you all
Hello.
doing?
Well, Sapphire Sky's like, wee!
Wee! Everybody
And
just needs to wee everywhere.
yes, we on everything and everybody and
Wee on
everywhere.
all the things.
um, there you go, Chris.
I feel attacked. I feel racially profiled for the second time in a week. Someone asked me a few days ago, what was I? Not who, not where from, not where do I live, but what was I? I was like, well, where do I even start with that question? And now, we have people who need dates on these YouTube streets
And teeny.
criticizing my personal residential choices. It's horrific, I tell you, horrific.
So, was it established at least that you're an Ewok, or was it still being pulled into question?
I think we were no further forward. In fact,
Mm,
possibly further backwards, but yes, no. There was nothing clarified. No, nothing. I did state I was an Ewok, but all you can do is try your best. Try your
yeah.
best. So, yes, what I'm saying is we need to take away Chris's wrench and kick her from the chat immediately.
Well, now.
That'll teach her. I'm gonna pull a Heidi.
Oh, Heidi, hi.
Hi, everybody. Hey! I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Sorry. It slipped out.
Well, Well, we had to bring up the condescending bitch one time during the stream.
I would
Oops.
say I would say she's probably going to escape more than once, but you know what I mean. We'll still try to keep it to a minimal effort because, quite frankly, if we wanted to do that, we would be over there. And we're not. We're not.
Maybe somebody will send her the URL or the screenshots as it
Da da
happens.
da. She's getting messages from everybody
Yes.
until you ask her something, and then I never got a message. Not me. Not me.
Mm,
Not
I
me.
don't do that. I
But
do.
sure.
Mm.
Oh well. Fuck him. Hi everybody. Hi.
Hi. What?
After all this banking.
Seems like Chris wants to get kinky with you in your closet.
Like, just because there's a lack of dates does not mean you come round my closet and start asking for personal attention. You know, I've been here all this time, Chris, and you know this. You abandoned me for purple skies, and as a result, this little cloud was left feeling lonely, and there was no attention given. 400 years have passed. Snow and rain and sun, and then autumn came, or the fall for those dodgy Americans who don't understand autumn. Sorry about that. And then you came to your senses. Welcome back. Welcome back. So what I'm
Happy to
saying
have
is,
you.
I have opened my tiny little Heidi Fleiss Ewok notebook, and I will add you to the list of scheduled dates. Well, you don't get to be picky, bitch. Just get what you're given. And be grateful for it. Anybody else want a wee turn? Anybody else want to join the Heidi Fleiss Ewok notebook of well, I haven't got anything else to do, so I might as well with an Ewok, you know. Just saying. Just saying.
I need to get myself a shirt that says pimp.
Yep, pimping Ewoks.
Sapphire's guy also wants to be in the Heidi Fleiss Ewok book.
Excellent. I will add you as well, Sapphire Sky, with a special little star beside your name. Just to annoy Chris. Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
So, yeah, as per our regular fuckery over here, you got a blue wrench, drop any and all channels that you love or you own or you operate or have anything to do with. Please just don't drop assholes.
I know the bar isn't very high there because we can't even say don't drop your trousers or your pants because we're like, even then we'd be like, well, look, fair enough, just don't make us go to any of the arsehole channels on YouTube. If you need to run around half naked, you do you, but
Yeah.
apart from that, we don't want to know.
Nope. Some things we don't want to know. And that is really saying something coming from lesbians with a Ewok in the closet.
Right? How dare you? How dare you? And
Hey there, Johnny.
females as well. Don't forget that's another hated group of society. Yep. We're talking about
Yes.
hated groups today, folks. For
Mhm.
some, it will sound cryptic, but for anybody who knows, they will know. That's all I can tell you right now. It sounds way more exciting than it should be, but really, we're just trying to teach an old dog that he really knows fuck all. That's what we're doing today.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
So yeah, this particular arsehole likes to be homophobic and racist and just all round douchey fucking everywhere on the
Although
YouTube.
that reminds me, um, just as you were all listening to Griffey there, what you will have heard in the background is is Stella's very uncooperative office chair that, quite frankly, needs more oil than the Arab states put together. So, if it is within your means to send $1 to the beautiful Griffey and Stella via PayPal, I would be eternally grateful because, quite frankly, if I hear that effing chair one more week, I may lose the plot and then some. Please help me, people. Help me. My little nerves are on edge. They're about to break. And if we don't resolve this situation, I don't know how much more I can take without. You think you have seen the wheels come off? You really have no idea. You really have no idea what an angry Ewok sounds like. It's not pretty. It's not slick. But good god damn, it's a whole explosion. So please, save the Ewok. Save me! Save me!
So so that was that huge roaring gurring fucking weird sound in the closet that I could not make out and I just hid under the covers.
Well, it depends now. There's two sounds. There's a sound that sounds like a firing squad in the background from a dodgy 1920s movie. That is Stella's chair. The
Mhm.
rat-tat-tat-tat is Stella's chair. That is not me. I did not make that noise. The twitching, half swearing underneath her breath, about to lose her ever loving poop of an Ewok. That is me. That was me. Yes. Yes, that was me. I did that. Yeah. That was me.
Yeah. I think that was when we were not exactly freeing the Wii, but trying to free something else like with you. Hi.
Hey.
Oh, as per usual. Hi, Lenny.
I
I'm
need
gonna
I
keep
need
on.
to make a PSA, everybody. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. I don't know whether it's just because the YouTubes are becoming progressively more unraveled, whether it's because the equators have shifted, whether because Ziggy has gained the ability to read some banal shit typed into the internet and somehow take that to be a direct message from the interstellar gods just for her. I don't know whether it's any of those things or whether it's just pure coinkydink. But I need the world to know on a unequivocal basis that there have been at least 2 occasions this week where I have agreed with Lenny. I know, right? Right? Right.
I only knew her the once. It was twice.
No, it was twice. And I I am not ashamed of it all either. That's yeah, I know. Hey Griffey.
I went for the fucking snow.
Da 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 da. As the skies open and the 4 horsemen just come charging through. No, it wasn't Tiffany Marie I was agreeing with. It was only Lenny. Lenny's not that bad in comparison. Linny and I just clash. Tiffany Marie, I
Yeah,
can't fucking stand. There's a big difference. Big difference.
ditto.
Big difference. And that's what gets lost amongst this whole you were bashing and attacking and bullying me that goes on YouTube because you're like, no, just because I said I don't like something that you said
Mhm.
doesn't mean I'm bullying you. That's not what that means. That's not what that means. Sorry about that. No. I could wax lyrical for the next 2 hours about how wrong that is, but just to save us all our last brain cell, what I will do is say, no, bitch, you're wrong. Not Linny, this other bitch. just because people get things misconstrued, they don't understand the difference. So now you have to actually say people's names in the middle of it just to keep them on track. So pay attention, everybody. Pay attention. You're welcome.
Attention in class.
Linny and I agree on a lot of the fuckery that is currently happening. We see a lot of the bullshit, and that should tell certain people something. When we come from polar opposites of discussion, of the ends of YouTube, of how we, of the content we enjoy, and yet can still so accurately agree on so many different points currently. I'm not saying it's going to last forever, but I'll take it for now. That should tell you something. That something is not right with the world. So yeah, you're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. I agreed with Linny. Hey, Linny, hey! 2 different times this week. 2 different times.
And
Yes?
I knew about the one time that happened. And I also got this beautiful, beautiful screenshot where Lenny actually said that Purple trying to sick Frank and the rest of the drama community on our asses because we're talking so much shit about everybody. Out of Lenny's mouth, Lenny, the defender of Frank, came the typey words that said, what was said on Griffey's wasn't bad. So, epic fail, Perp.
Yeah.
And I was
And when,
like,
just to
yay!
clear this up for people, when Griffey says she got the screenshot, it wasn't a screenshot I sent to her. So it's just one of those coincidental times of the universe again, just saying, yeah, the universe sees your shit. People's, and even Linny agrees with us right now. Linny agrees, therefore, you must be extremely fucked. And we're going to help show the world how fucked that is if you don't stop. You're welcome. You're welcome.
And you know what was epically ironic? Because in that exact same epic screenshot, you get me in that very same chat replying to Linny after I saw that comment saying, you see, we aren't really the assholes we are made out to be, right?
Oh no, I'm
And I,
definitely the arsehole. I'm 100% arsehole.
and I must admit, I'm still fucking heartbroken that she didn't just say, yes, you aren't that much of an asshole. She could have still called me a little bit of an asshole. Did not lie about what?
Exactly. Chris, that's a very open statement, love. You're going to, you know me, I need to be way more specific than that because I wouldn't agree to that for anybody. Not even Jesus himself if he was standing in front of me. I would be like, sir, I'm afraid I was not there. I cannot prove that. I have no way of knowing whether that's true or not. This is the shit that gets me into trouble.
Very much so. Very quickly. I get handed
Right?
my ass.
Everybody
Okay,
hates
but
me for it. I'm a bish, but I'm a fair bish. You're welcome. You're welcome. Even to Jesus, Jesus himself. I can't say fairer than that. Look,
but if we were to make any sort of statement, well, if I, because I cannot speak for we are much like Circle Jerk and what is I heard it a while back. I heard it on Circle Jerks, which was meant the way it was said, but I heard it in some back way on somebody else's channel, which also okay. Myself and we have two differences of opinion in most things.
no, we
Um,
don't. Griffey agrees with me on absolutely everything. Don't let her fool
that
you.
is
Carry on,
true.
Griffey.
Amen to that, my queen. But anyway, fuck, I forgot what I wanted to say.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
But okay, wait, now I remember.
Oh,
Chris,
God.
if we had to pick between you and Purple, darling, Purple who?
Peppa, what?
What? Huh?
What? What?
Any
But
day
it,
of the week and twice on Sunday.
but that's a whole long and very boring subject that none of us really want to talk about. And yes,
Nope.
Griffey has been kissing my ass on a constant basis, Lisa Jones. I'm glad that you got the pictures from the Patreon. We took a special set just for the top tier Patreon members
So
for
that's where the
Christmas.
hate channel's at? You put the fucking Griffey hate channel on a Patreon?
Come on, a bitch got to make money on the YouTubes. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Start my own channel? Come on now.
No wonder I could never find the fucking thing on YouTube. Ah,
Look,
I feel like such a noob.
it works for other people. If you wanna see the good shit, you're gonna have to pay for it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And yes, if you hit up Griffey 83 with 3Fs on the PayPals, you too can get a special little unique little Christmas card all for your very own selves. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I try my very best not to be. There you go. You got somebody that believes in me, at least over here. There.
Well, that's not fair. Stella's married to you, but that's cheating.
That's not Stella.
Who believes in you then?
Where the wind blows believes in me.
That's cheating. That's a whole separate person. That is unacceptable behavior.
Speaking of your ass, there she is.
Hey, Ginger, hey!
Hey, Ginger.
I love my little Ginger. I love her. I love all of
Well-
you.
Well, if she's got a minute, I'm going to be doing this.
This is always good fun viewing. Watching
Good.
Griffey type. Welcome to our world. Everybody thinks we have these little pre-planned meetings of you're allowed to say this and then you'll say that and then you're allowed to come up with this. That's not what happens.
No.
There's just a lot of this. A lot of hey!
A lot of what the fuck are we going to talk about?
Oh no, no. She knows better than that. I'm like, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this crazy person popped in, and this happened.
And then that happened. And then, oh, good Lord, that happened.
And why are they doing all these stupid things?
Mhm.
Yeah. So please come on up, everybody. And it's really within your responsibility as a human being to society that if you don't come up and pop up on panel, then the world has to listen to my annoying voice. That is not good, nor healthy, nor educational for anyone, quite frankly, at this moment in time. What should happen is that you should all run, don't trample each other now, form an orderly queue, all take a wee ticket, queue up, and come up on panel, and then I have to be well behaved. That's how that goes. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I just start swearing and things, and then nothing good happens after that.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You
No.
said yeah.
No.
That's
No.
what really happens in our conversations, everybody. I tell Griffy a thing, and then she's like, "Uh-huh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
okay, all
No, I
right,
wasn't sleeping. I was reading.
uh-huh, yeah." I need you all to save my tiny ego from being crushed out of its existence entirely.
Well, Ginger says she's not close to a computer and her phone never works.
Well, Ginger, that sounds terribly uncooperative of you at this entire moment. Quite frankly, if you haven't learned to schedule your life around these live streams by this point, I don't know what is wrong with you. Just saying it. People always want to say, I'm just saying it as I see it. And you're like, no, that's
No.
just your opinion.
Yeah.
But I am.
Or doesn't it just kill you when somebody says, "What does IMO mean?" What?
Look,
IMO. In my opinion.
I'm a
look. We could have a
Yes.
whole basic internet speak educational class for people.
Uh-huh.
If that would be a helpful thing for people, because there's a lot of things that if folk aren't used to being around the internet, they may not know. There's a lot of things. There's things that even when you are here all the time, in between all the lifey things, you're still like, huh, what is that? The difference between us squirrels and some other squirrels is that these squirrels will go and find out the answers to those questions and share them with the world. Other people, not so much. So if you would like to see our squirrel nuts, we can make that happen.
Yeah. Hello, Angel Talks Too Fast. Mr. Sister, Mysterious Crimes. How you guys doing?
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the internet, Class 101.
Welcome to my nuts, Blanca Torres. You're welcome.
These nuts. These ones. All of them.
Well,
So-
it is your surname, remember, Griffey.
Yeah, it's a good niece. I remember after you said that, I was like, what the fuck is my last name again? The goodies. I was like, the goodies. And then you had to explain it to me, and I was like, aha.
Yeah, except the way you've just explained it, probably you've lost 85% of the chat. They're just like, what? What?
Sagondis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because people were in the chat once upon a time were asking silly questions about Griffey. So I decided to announce, partly because we were being smartasses in general, more so than normal, on that occasion, that Griffey's surname was Sagundis. People believed me, and that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Beautiful, I tell you. Beautiful. Because she is now forever Griffey Sagundis nuts. You're welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome. You're welcome,
With,
everybody. You're welcome.
with the Ewok in her closet.
Yeah.
You know that day that you were asked, "What are you?"
Yes.
and you said, "I'm an Ewok." I was waiting for the next question coming saying, "Where are you from?" And I would have typed in the chat, "From the forest moon of Endor."
I did that a few times. I think the most recent one may have actually been Ernie. It may have been Ernie or Griff. Not Griffey, the bad Griff that we don't talk about because we don't want people to get confused. But if you've been around the YouTubes long enough, you'll have a fair idea. But yeah, people who had asked me where I was from, and I was like, Endor. And
Endor.
it became a whole conversation for a little bit. At which point I didn't know whether to become concerned for humanity, that they didn't understand what was happening, that they failed to, use the Googles to be able to type in that little word and think to themselves, I wonder where this is. And then figure out that I'm talking about a place in a movie. That's where I'm from. But it's actually real. It just happens to be that you people don't know it was actually a documentary. It wasn't a movie. So apart from that, everything else was factual. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Ginger, I will have you know. I will have you know that in beneficent versus maleficent comments today, I was spitting some Spanish words today, actually. And if anyone is unfortunate enough to see that comment and use Google Translate, yeah, they'll get an education. Yeah. That is meant for Ziggy. You're welcome. You're welcome. So if you want to see what I said to Ziggy, you'll be able to go there later. Go and have a little look for a little Ewok running rampant in Maleficent's comments, and you'll see it. Boom.
Well, at least now we have our little Ewok back. She's no longer a teeny peen bad dream.
I swear. Even the people that I thought definitely knew that Teeny Peen Bad Dream was me, Griffey and Stella being one of them, had no idea that that was me. And I'm like, how could you have no idea? I wasn't trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, but I'm also not one of those that will go to channel, check it out. When was this channel created? You must be a troll. Nah.
Yeah, but it wasn't even that. It was my own account. with my this is why I don't do trolling, because I know that people aren't going to put in that much effort most of the time. They'll just decide, ah, that must be Benny, right? And then you get banned. And then I'm like, I'm not Benny. I have nothing to do with Benny. What the fuck? But really, what is happening is an Ewok changed her name to bemuse certain colours of the rainbow when there was some shit going on. And it worked perfectly. But the Ewok also understood that once upon a time she's going to have to change her name back. So she made comments knowing that it would intrigue certain persons trying to figure out who this was. And yet I seem to have somehow been so clever and so cryptic and so much of an enigma machine that I managed to confuse even the people who know me. So business as usual, right? I might as well have just left my name as Wee Frosty Ewok and just been like, yeah, you don't know who I am, fuckers. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So yeah, I, after that all happened with you, you guys all the next day that couldn't change your names back because of the 14-day thing and all this, that, and
Uh,
the other.
namely Chris, I need a date. Namely Chris, I need a date.
Namely,
Namely
namely,
Chris, I need a date.
namely Chris, I need a date, and Dixie Normus, Miss Daphne.
I love that one. That one's even funnier to me than I need a date, because Daphne comes across in all chats a little bit like Griffey does, as being quite refined most of the time, when really, she has a wicked sense of humor. She just doesn't let it slip the way that the rest of us agents of chaos seem to. So when Daphne changed her name to Dixie Normus, and now she's having to put comments in other chats to defend her own name under the name of Dixie Normus. Perfect. It is the
And
ultimate troll of yourself, ultimate troll of everything. Good night, Vienna. You're welcome.
and has to preempt her entrance into any chat by saying, "Don't block me. I can't change my name for 11 more days."
It's so funny. So funny.
Oh, there you have an answer from your next date.
Like, Chris, if we're going to play closet games, you can't just go giving it away in the chat like that. Got to be a wee bit more discreet, love. They understand what we're getting up to. You just do need to show them pictures. Okay.
And we also need to know which slot to stick the lube into.
Oh,
Just at that moment, Stella made an O noise, which, if there was to be a Griffey hate channel, which there's definitely not on my Patreon, and if you want to sign up, you can go to Griffey with 3Fs 83 and donate to the PayPal to join my Patreon. If there was to be a hate channel, you would then get a snapshot of what was happening at the moment that Stella made that wonderful noise. Just to thank you for your donation. You're welcome. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't, don't.
And if any of you, I need a date, hint, hint, wink, wink, would like to release the poor Ewok from her closet prison, feel free to check out the merch shop, which sells the Free the Wee t-shirts for the Free the Wee campaign, which would be paying the ransom for her release, which is an undisclosed amount at the current time because Stella's still too busy owing about it. You're welcome.
Well, this sounds like a cunning plan, and I'm into it. It is also the best merch on the YouTubes. Just saying. Not that I'm biased or anything. You're welcome. I mean, quite frankly, who would not want to be bedecked in wee as they go about their daily lives? Who does not want that as part of their everyday existence? As I have said numerous times on here, you need one shirt for the morning, one at night. We can do all the things. Griffey can make you a little cup so you can drink the wee. Griffey can make you a little hat so I can wee on your head. Griffey can make you a little mouse mat so I can wee on the computer desk. All of the things are possible. Wee everywhere. We've had
Yes.
Circle of Wee because apparently I'm in charge of Circle Jerk, which is hilarious. uh, it's been an orchestrated campaign, even though I only popped up on the YouTubes a couple of weeks ago.
2 weeks
It,
ago.
yeah,
With me.
yeah. Well, it was actually a wee bit longer, because she saw
Hmm.
Yep. Yep.
And don't forget that you've been sent on a secret squirrel mission to take over Tony's channel with
Dun,
me doing
dun,
the
dun,
techie end on the back.
dun, 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 diddly-dee.
We're all covert. It ain't even funny.
Right? We have rocked the shit out of this secret squirrel business, so much so that we don't even know we're doing it anymore. That's how good we are, folks. That's how good we are. We're so
Mhm.
secret for the past year and a half that nobody knows who we are. Nobody.
No, they've never
Nobody.
met us before.
No.
We have not been here
No.
for what, a year and 3/4?
No.
Longer. Well,
No.
mm,
Yeah, I was trying to just cut us down to the public awareness part of the situation.
yeah, the public awareness part would be like a year and a half for me already. But
Yeah.
yeah, technically you've been on YouTube for a fucking long time, and I've been here since 2017, just not as chatty.
All right.
Yeah.
But we're a hit channel just set up to
Yes.
troll and harass
Mhm.
and bash. I cannot do Soup's knockoff voice of a certain person. If I could, God damn it, I would be doing it all the time. I would be answering the phone like that. I would be talking to doctors like that. I would be doing all the things.
You're
In
embarrassing yourself. Go to bed.
I would be telling everybody to go to bed. It would be marvelous. I'd be talking about
Yes.
half crazed deer on the way to work.
And hooves flying everywhere.
Yep, but I don't have that skill. I know this about myself. So
Hey,
I just let Soup do it, and then I laugh and laugh and laugh, and then go back and watch it again and again and again.
I need to know because I've been wondering ever since Soup had her little deer accident thing.
Oh dear.
Did you run onto the road and wee on it so that her car would slip and like hit the hooves off the deer?
My lawyer, who may or may not also be Heidi's lawyer, has advised me at this time, due to ongoing legal action and a possible criminal investigation regarding the deer, neither to confirm nor deny any statement regarding that incident. Thank you.
That'll be all.
You're welcome.
After this, I'm going to be sending Soup some evidentiary email, right?
All right, all the screenshots.
Yes. We need to send the screenshots to the FBI.
Got 'em all, got 'em all. Oh dear.
We gotta.
Sorry, everybody. I was that busy waxing lyrical about the lawyer. I couldn't focus. I had to read my pre-typed out statement and forgot to look at the chat. Hello, hello. Oh, look, there's people there. If I look at the people in the chat, I go into a full-scale panic. So that's why I have to keep looking away. Griffey knows this. I can't do it. That's why I shout at her when I don't know what she's replying to, because I'm like, I have no idea. What are you doing?
Yes.
Where the wind blows. Show me your nuts.
She's lucky she got 3 of them.
Yeah, but there's
So
only
we-
3 nuts and 6 squirrels. How does
They
this
have to
division of nuts occur? But what if one squirrel has all of the nuts? Then the other 5 squirrels have 0 nuts. Yes?
Can we guess the name of that squirrel?
Chucky.
Yes. Chucky. Chucky and all his nuts.
We're going to do a not so secret squirrel conversation about Chucky. Now, if I was to describe to you, lovely, lovely people, a human being, it would not make quite an amount of sense. However, we have been watching other YouTubes. We have been taking notes, considering we only popped up 2 weeks ago. We've been taking notes, and what appears to be necessary are screenshots and receipts. So, in order to prove the identity of this person, we have a secret squirrel picture of them in their own special alone time. And unlike most pictures that appear on the YouTubes, there has been no addition made to it. It is just what was shown on the screen at the time by them. No one else, just them.
Mhm.
Just them.
So, here is Chucky. You're welcome.
Did you all take that in? Did you all enjoy that? I have to wait for the chat to catch up now because of that wee bit of lag that's in the couple of seconds that most people who are on the YouTubes for over a year seem to forget even exists. So yeah, if you recognize, oh Ginger, oh Ginger, oh Ginger,
Oh, Ginger. Oh, Ginger.
darling, we have a whole situation, none of which is normal, healthy, educational, beneficial in any way, and there are 0 nuts involved. Completely fucking nuts, and yet 0 nuts, all at the same time. You're welcome. You're welcome. This individual, shown previously on the screen.
If you need to be scarred for life, I'll show you again.
Oh, we're gonna make sure that everybody knows, because people will have seen this face before. And a lot of our people here will have some idea of this person in varying degrees. But our gripe with this person is somewhat different to the usual YouTube nonsense war.
Yeah.
Ginger Snap, I love you. And I wish that that was in my head earlier because I would have done a whole thing that I would not have been quite responsible for. This is why. Sorry, let me collect myself again. Griffey, you're going to have to. Oh.
Well, dear Chucky, some of you may know him. Some of you may have heard of him. Some of you may have no idea who the fuck we're talking about. And that is the best thing about your day and all the days to come. If you have not met or seen or come across this dude on YouTube, count your blessings.
Right.
Because you do not want to. Which is why we won't be giving out his name tonight on YouTube, or his channel name, or dropping his link, or his very fucking untuned melodic bullshit. So, yeah, we won't be giving any of that because we wouldn't even want to scar you to go and check him out for yourselves. Because just no, I don't like to do that to people I care about.
Correct, Ginger, correct. This person, to cut a long story short, in order for all of our sanity, because quite frankly, we have wallpaper to hang, paint to watch dry, grass to grow, rather than, titillating the whims of someone who, quite frankly, needs to be in residential care somewhere. And I don't say that lightly. This person, we all see a lot of things happen on the internet that are very openly done, either in order to create drama of some description, some sort of chaos of some description, whether it's an opinion piece or a statement, whether somebody's just having a bad day. We see it all. We see all the things. And then you get to some people who you realize after seeing around for a little bit that it's not just a bad day. It's not just a bad week. It's not just a bad month. They've been having a bad day since approximately 1981, and it hasn't stopped. And I feel sorry. However, this is why we're not mentioning this person's name.
Mm-mm.
I will be damned if we give them any advertisement, and here is why. This person, and listen up, folks, this is a PSA for everybody who does not know. This person is a father who did not raise his children, but who tells other YouTube subs on a daily basis how to raise their children. He doesn't care whether you're 16 or 60. He doesn't care. He doesn't care whether you have children. He doesn't know any of the things. He just wants to create shit. So he's going to tell you how to raise your children because that's going to cheer everybody up, right? That's going to make you tune right in the next time and enjoy all the things they have to offer. Now, No, it's not. This is proven by the fact that this person's daughter has been on YouTube for longer than he has. This person's daughter is a good woman. This person's daughter has tried to explain to people that her father is a very sorry specimen of the male human being. There have been many things that have been covered since then. We could do a series of literally breaking down the bits and the parts that go with that. But that isn't even the worst part. There's like layers of shit in this shit onion that go towards making this individual what you saw on the screen a wee second ago.
Yeah.
Because part of what makes him into being that person is he is so thirsty for attention. He will do anything, say anything, upset anyone, pick a fight with his own shadow, set up a GoFundMe for things that aren't even happening, insult his own daughter on a daily basis, and somehow still think that's going to work out well because he plays a tune approximately every 8 hours on his very badly tuned guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So that all sounds like a great idea, right? Now, on top of that, we have the usual YouTube fuckery, of which they picks fights and arguments with every community and YouTuber that he has possibly been involved with for however short a time. And this is where, again, the planets collide, and here we are, people. We Frosty Ewok, I'm going to say that I concur with Molly Golightly. You're welcome, folks. You're welcome.
You heard it here first.
Take that, clip it, love it, have it as your very own. So not only
Yes.
have I told you that I agreed with Linny twice this week, it is also that I have agreed with Molly Golightly twice this week. You're welcome. The world is a very strange place at the minute, and I will take solace wherever I can find it. Even Molly Golightly, who quite frankly, and cover your ears if you have small children or a slightly upsettable disposition about you for the next couple of seconds. You've been warned. You've been warned. Molly Golightly, who would quite frankly rather talk about big black cocks than to do with anything else on a daily basis, including the cases that she's supposedly involved with. Even she can see this person for the piece of dirt that they actually are. For multiple reasons. Bad father, correct. Bad YouTuber, correct. Bad sub, correct. Can't keep his mouth shut, correct. Generally a waste of space of the human species, correct. Has lied and has run his own GoFundMe, correct. I think we could be verging on that, yes. However, we all have, many of us in YouTube, and especially not just this sector, but this time in humanity, most people are quite aware that your personal opinions should stay as your personal opinions when it comes to certain topics. It is your right to have them. But once you expose them all to the world, you're going to get some pushback, no matter what it is. This person
True.
is so openly homophobic on the daily that you could tune into any one of his streams. You may not see any of the things that I have just told you until the homophobic part. The dude is obsessed, worse than Ernie ever was, about Benny's asshole. He is completely focused on anything to do with anything, to the point that he will call females it, because he does not have the ability to formulate an argument and criticize the points that that person may have raised. He has to take the scummiest way out of any argument. Doesn't matter whether it's your looks, your gender, your sexuality, your kids, where you were, what you had for breakfast last Tuesday. Nothing is important to that man, as we can see from the fact that I bring you back to. He will talk shit about his own daughter in the hope of getting a few subs or increasing that view count. So please God, if you want to watch by proxy this person, you will see them elsewhere, but do not go to their channel. Or if you do the smart thing, put on incognito, do not comment, do not thumbs up, do not thumbs down, do not interact with the crazy person. Because that's what he wants you to do. He will say whatever it takes to get a reaction. You're welcome. That is my speech. I am taking my soapbox and going back to the closet. You're welcome. Goodbye.
You know, I've been slowly learning how to play this fucking thing.
That's
Right?
called the guitar, love. It's called the guitar.
Yes, I know. And it's also sort of a bonding thing between me and my newly turned 18-year-old son, because he wants to learn how to play it also. So now mom gets to show him all the little tabby things that I learned how to start playing a song. Ironically enough, would be Walk the Line from Johnny Cash and the theme from Top Gun. But as we're learning to play this, right, I rediscover the love that I had for learning to play guitar all those years ago, even before Leo was born. So it was just me and my oldest son. That was just us. So seeing that Chucky dude with his beach bum hair that looks like it had fucking Aquanet sprayed into it like 100 years ago, and he just never washed it because he couldn't afford to buy new ones.
And be stored in an ashtray. Since then,
When I hear him speak about gay people, lesbians, bashing every sort of fucking person that he can, I feel like taking this pretty guitar and smashing it over his fucking Aquanet bushy fucking bat cave dwelling head. Because I don't get up on YouTube. I don't get up on my soapbox, my panel, whatever you want to fucking call it. I don't get onto other people's panels and tell them you are not allowed to be straight. You are not allowed to love a man if you're a woman. You have to love a woman. And if you're a man, you have to love another man. You cannot love a woman. You're not allowed to be heterosexual over here. What? Who the fuck am I to say that? I have no right to tell anybody who they can and cannot be with. I have no right to tell anybody who they can and cannot love. And I have no right to tell anybody how they should and should not be. To me, that same fucking rule should apply to the arsehole over there playing guitar. He clearly does not realize the war he's picking by going after all these people. It'd be a biblical phrase which is normally thrown around when it comes to possession and stuff like that, but to that Chucky dude that thinks he's a rocker, my name is Legion, for we are many. Do your worst, because the only thing you're going to be getting is your channel taken down off of YouTube. I hate to follow in the words of Miss Mallory Williams because there's a lot of things about her that I do not agree with. I have no problem with her gender identification. I have no dissing on that front. But I can only hear the word bigot so many times until I'm tired of it. So, yes, that is correct. Having a bigoted opinion about life, you're going to be having a problem. There you go, Ginger Snap. 100%. Life is tough. It's even tougher when you're stupid. So yeah, as you can clearly tell that the whole topic around this dude and what he's doing and the things he's saying and what he has done and still is doing to his own children who are adults with their own lives trying to just get past because he was never fucking there. It has got me to the point where I'm a little bit confuckled. To which I wanna punch somebody. I wanna, well, not somebody, but somebody if he was standing in front of me, yes. But I'm speechless as to the degree of his ignorance versus his ego.
I think you already know that you have all of our support, and we know here that again, whether it's our regulars or whether it's some of the newer folks, that we're all singing off the same hymn sheet when it comes to that. You do what you do. You want to go to church? Great. You want to go to mosque? Great. You want to stay at home and do knitting? Great. You want to go to bed with a man? Good. Good for you. Want to go to bed with a woman? Good. Good for you. As long as they're consenting, have at it. Do all the things. Do all the things. You want to run naked down the street? The police might not like that. But quite frankly, that's your choice. You do as you're going to do, but be responsible for your actions. Just as we all say about other people, like Ziggy, for example, being responsible for your own actions and being accountable for that is important. And Purple's going to get a little name check here. Because Purple
Yes.
didn't think there was a difference between what is illegal and what is morally correct. There is a vast ocean. That is why morals are morals. It is up to you how you choose to conduct yourself. When it gets to the point of illegality, that means that the human race has found this so much of a problem on a consistent basis that they've had to make rules. Now, before you even get that far, there's a vast, vast array of behaviors and actions that a person can take. Nobody's saying you can't do them, but once you do, you're responsible for it. And just as none of us are asking for the consent of some dude from fuck knows where back in the 80s who wasn't good enough to do anything useful even for his own family, wants to now make an appearance and make a name for himself, being some bargain basement dollar store butt crack version of a conservative opinion mouthpiece, when realistically he's even a travesty to that. They would be disgusted with it because the
Yeah.
only reason he's doing it is because of a grift.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which,
go fund yourself, Chucky. Go fucking fund yourself. You will not be getting $1 from me. Not for anything. Anything.
which, which plays into the next thing that I wanted to say. Hey, Mama. Yes, where the wind blows, you are correct in that. I am extremely upset and irate at the man, his words, his actions, what he has said, what he has done. Because people like him, they just don't give a fuck who they hurt or what backhanded, evil, twisted shit they need to do to just get what they want. So, yeah, it's something that I've noticed as a pattern, not just in him, but in others as well. I know that it's Christmas, it's getting closer to Christmas. Everybody's got their wish lists up, everybody's got their hand. Yeah, yeah, what are we doing for Christmas? I wonder if somebody's going to buy me a new camera that I can sell in 2 weeks on fucking eBay. Please, I am asking you, please. There are some very, very twisted people on YouTube, and they are gonna ramp up their drama and their bullshit from now until Christmas at least, because they need people to support them and support their cause and give, 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 give. It's the
Yep.
season of giving, people.
Give to me. I need it. I'm being
Please,
bullied, targeted, harassed, stalked. Me and my minor child. Help me. Help me.
please don't support these channels that keep on creating narrative and drama in order to get your support in filling their pockets. Please do not.
That's for you.
Oh, thank you, Mama. Much. How'd you know I was about to fart, Mama?
That being said, if you wish to buy
Get it.
you wish to buy the perfect gift for your loved one this holiday period, no matter what holiday you celebrate, no matter what religion you are, no matter even if you're feeling remotely in the mood, there is one way to show the loved one in your life, whether they be someone related to you, whether they be a homeless person in the street that you just want to show some love to. What you want to do is click on the little linky link in chat and it'll take you to Griffey's store and you can go and buy them the best merch ever on the YouTubes. Give a person the gift of Wii for the holiday period. That way they can love the Wii all year round. In public, at home, at work, in the privacy of their own room, they can do all the things.
Yes.
Free the Wii. Free the Wii, everybody. Free the Wii.
And while we is like plugging the fuck out of my merch store, let me just add. We on someone today. Merry Christmas. So yeah. Right. I know I haven't said it in quite some time because yeah, I got some information that apparently the word has been going around that somebody had told somebody that I charge $100 for an intro. No, I don't. So if any of you channel creators or anybody thinking of starting up a channel or anything in that regard, and you want an intro or some channel art or something like that for your channel, please let me know. I will be more than happy to help you out. I do not charge $100 for a damn intro.
Overlays, icons, you name it, we got it. We got all the things, but mainly we. We have lots of we. There's
Yes.
enough we for everyone. That is the important thing to take away here.
Yes.
Come on, people.
Yes,
I'm trying my
Bendor.
best. I'm trying my best.
Yes, Bendor, I do make intros. I would be more than willing to show you a couple that I have made previously. I'm also still working on this channel's new one, which I would have had finished if not for the fucking electricity bandits that keep stealing our power for like 10 to 12 hours a day. So yeah. But I am trying. It will come very, very soon.
Although before Griffey makes this sound like a very unprofessional outfit by accident, I think again, most people remember that the electricity situation is not one of those random excuses you hear on the YouTubes of, really, I just couldn't get round to it, so yeah, there was a storm, and then the next day, nothing. And then the next day, oh, there's a new storm. And then the next day, I need $17 for a new storm. And that's how that goes. What we're trying to say is that if you would love to commission the lovely Griffey for anything else that is other than Wii orientated, or even if you want your own tiny Wii, swing by. She will do all the things at whatever schedule you need them done. That is all. Thank you very much. Well,
Now it's how
well,
oh,
I have
I have no words. I have no fucking words.
I have words, but none of them are safe for broadcast. Absolutely zero of those words are safe for broadcast. So, yeah. If you would like to buy some shirts, if you want some key rings, if you want all the things, cups and things, you name it. If you want a batch of things made by a person, whenever she's not out scouring the streets of Tinder, Backpages, Gumtree, and the YouTubes, Miss Chris in our chat can do all of those things.
Yes. So, Miss Chris, I need a date. Could you please drop your email so that folks can email you if they would like to, one, either date you, or two, make use of your awesome services,
Or both at the same time.
or both
Get a
at the same
discount.
time. Yes.
10% off.
It depends on how good you are.
Right? We may go up to 15 if you really put in some effort, but we'll start at 10.
Yes. It would definitely. So, I don't know. Point one, Chris, if you want to come up here and plug your awesome business, or considering the fact that we're telling people not to give away to drama creating creators.
Right? Or whether you would like to come and plug me in the closet. All of those choices are available and open for business. I'm just telling you, again, I'll look, things get difficult around this time of year. I'll take it where I can get it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
So you're not picky, even if Chris pitches up in a Santa suit.
Well, no, I have standards. I have standards now.
Oh.
Yeah. But that being said, my standards are negotiable depending on the current mood. We'll see. But even then, there's a limit. For example, no matter how desperate, no matter how dry the well may be, no matter how much of a arid desert type situation I may be experiencing, I would never plumb the depths that are known as Chucky. Just not doing it. No, you're fine. You just keep your stinky bits to yourself. I'm good. I got all the things. I got bitches everywhere, yo.
Yes. And those bitches got mad skills.
Right? And unlike you, I don't give a fuck what they do in the sheets, what they do for work, what they do at home, as long as they're conducting themselves as more of a human being than you will ever achieve. I like that person then. That's how that works. So yeah, there. I think everybody can meet that threshold. You're welcome. Join an orderly queue. All wearing your We the Me, Free the We merch. We the Me. Yes, We the Me. Me the we the I, free the we, me.
Well,
Do all the things.
if you order two shirts, I'll let you we on we.
That can be arranged. At least make one of them a hoodie. At least. Come on now.
Yeah, and even if weeing on we or freeing we is not your thing, we got some awesome Toothless Hooker Gang shirts too.
I'll
Who
have
was it
you
the
know.
other day? We were in chat. We were in what chat the other day when we were talking about the Toothless Hooker Gang, and you said
No, you weren't talking about the Toothless Hooker Gang at all. No.
no.
For Aquahoma's sensitive ears, I would like to state for the record, and she can go and check with the public records available on the YouTubes. Quite right, Aquahoma. Quite right. That would be adorable and awesome all at the same time. That Griffey was actually going to sleep at this moment. I had taken over the torch of Free the Way, join the Toothless Hooker gang on the YouTubes. Or so I thought, Aquahoma, and it was nothing to do with me for once. I was quite happily sitting in chat, typing away as best as I could with my little club fingers, just headbutting the keyboard occasionally, hoping something sensible comes out, and it not working very well, as usual. That someone started talking about hooking, and then there was knitting. So then I decided to take that and give Scott H the thrill of an evening by mentioning that I was a professional hooker. And for the other person in chat to take their pointy chopsticks and move along. Now, thankfully, over time, Scott has been aware of my somewhat sarcastic nature. And was able to put two and two together to realise that I was talking about, at that moment in time, crochet and a little bonus nugget, rugby. Which was a revelation to him. A revelation, I tell you. But then, in order to educate the chat, I was telling them that we actually do have a Toothless Hooker gang. And we even have merch. It is a thing. We are finding members. But if anybody wants to join the Toothless Hooker gang, they are welcome to come on over and partake. And if Griffey was at all on the ball, she would be showing you the Toothless Hooker merch. I've kept this going for as long as I can in the hope to God that she's going to be on the same. Come on, Griffey! It is the world's best shirt. Imagine in your head what you think Prayer Garden may look like as an individual. Just picture that in your mind's eye while Griffey sprints across the internet and tries to find the image that we're talking about. And then, in between washes of your favourite Free the Wee merch, you will be able to wear out in public your Toothless Hooker Gang shirt. You're welcome.
For the very special price of $17.99.
Right? Say that again, Griffey. What price is this beautiful, beautiful shirt?
$17.99.
Will I get a pepperoni sandwich, goodie powders, or a rickety fan with that shirt?
Hey, Lenny. Oh my good Lord. Hello, Lenny. Lenny came to visit. Finally.
I'm
Did you follow your
bamboozled.
cat?
Bamboozled, I tell you. Hello, Lenny, and welcome. You're very welcome. Actually, I'm not being sarcastic.
Yeah.
I know that that's hard to tell half the time, but yes, Lenny, you could join the Toothless Hooker gang on the YouTubes, and even that. Can you imagine the mind fuckery that would go on, knowing that you have one of those shirts? Can you imagine the legion of conspiracy connections, the amount of secret discords and private chats people would assume were happening, all because of one awesome shirt? Just saying.
Can you just imagine to yourself
Excuse me.
for 1 minute
You know,
if because you already like dropped the bomb by saying that you and Lenny agreed
Twice.
twice this week. Now,
Yep.
can you just imagine how Lenny would set the YouTubes ablaze by wearing her very own Free the Wee shirt?
My good God, this place would erupt in a complete spontaneous combustion of oh my good godness. That would be glorious. Glorious.
Also, for the value price of $17.99.
And no, you don't get any bonus extras apart from your own little lovable way to insult and shout at on a daily basis. You're welcome.
I just had, but I'm glad you dropped by, Lenny. We actually do like you. I mean, you heard we. She said she agreed with you twice, which is something that she thought unthinkable. I bet you thought was unthinkable. And Mama,
Ooh. Hey, Stella. Hey. Everybody, while Stella's holding Griffey hostage, take note
bitches.
of the message on screen because she won't let us tell you any other way. So that was a very secret squirrel effort. And yeah, you may want to keep an eye out for a live stream. What?
Well, Lenny said, oh, okay, not that one, that one. I
Says,
will
I
say,
love you, Wee, you are my favorite. I love you the mostest. I am
I
joining all of the things immediately. That's what she says.
I think we have broken the internet. We have successfully broken it just with you and Lenny and Soup.
Right? And
Because
soup.
I will say the fifth dimension has opened. Damn Soup agreed with Lenny as well. And she had to have more coffee and slap herself twice. Hmm. So yes, I think our magical circle of friends has successfully broken the internet, both due to my wee Ewok friend and her quick wit, and Lenny uh, adamantly disagreeing with all things we says. Well, what I've seen so far, and now they
Usually,
agree, and
yes. Usually, yes.
Soup agrees.
That's how you know the fuckery levels on the YouTubes have gone off the charts. Because we're no longer at polar opposites of the discussion, trying to articulate our own arguments, trying to explain to people who couldn't give two shits what we're explaining to. What is even happening?
You see that's what now it explains it. You know, you secretly love Liddy, right?
She is my favorite. I love her.
You know why you secretly love Lenny? Because Lenny has one thing in common with your bestie over here. It's the fact that we're both fire signs and we're both Sagittarius. You can't help but love us. We're just lovable by nature.
Well, you
You
say
may be
that. You say
irritated
that.
at us. So happy birthday, Lenny. Happy birthday, Lenny. So if everybody in the chat can say happy birthday, Lenny, we would be very, very happy about that.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, you got we to sing to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I think
Happy birthday, dear Lenny.
we have to write Lenny's name down on that listy thing.
I have to start over again because
We need a new handy dandy notebook for the birthday notes.
Yes.
If you could all
Yes.
donate $17, we may be able to afford just the consideration of a notebook. As I found out today, apparently, if somebody donates to you, you can just do whatever the fuck you want with that money afterwards. It doesn't really matter what it was intended for
Yeah.
because it's your money then, apparently. Now, I know most of us here would disagree with that. And quite frankly, most of us here choose to avoid anybody who does such a thing with quite an amount of vigor, usually. That's how we usually end up arguing in these YouTube streets. We're all
Yes.
arguing about something, someone doing something else. However, on this particular moment, I just find it hilarious that yes,
Mhm.
somebody can donate you money. You don't actually have to spend it for the thing it was donated for. And that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. No worries. No worries. Yeah.
Irish.
And Lenny's Irish, so that's another thing she hasn't
I
told me. See?
already knew. I swear to God, I already knew that. I already knew that. I don't need any ancestry style DNA test to tell me things about people sometimes. Neither does Lenny, I'm sure. There are times, is just as our beautiful, beautiful ginger snap. There's no matter how refined Ginger will ever conduct herself. And she is, she's a class act of a human being.
Mhm.
However, the Irish always escapes. There is no holding it back. We
Yeah.
try. God damn it. Sometimes it's easier. Sometimes it's very difficult. Sometimes it just runs loose and it wheezes everywhere. And in which case, the Irish just escapes. And you can't help it.
Mhm. Hey there, Mr. Tony.
Hello.
Cocaine and hookers. So yeah, now you see why my mama is my mama, because she would always make a plan to tell me happy birthday in my mother tongue.
Well, you say that, but I mean, to the rest of us, quite frankly, she could be telling us that the Met Office in London have forecasted snow for the next 2 weeks, and we would all be going, uh-huh, right, right. I see.
Well, then you'll have to ask our dear lovely friend Ginger if Aquahoma actually said that.
And you're assuming that I think that Ginger wouldn't lie to me in order to make me bare my furry butt live on the YouTubes. I again, despite her classy exterior, she is still Irish. The devilment is still in the ginger snap, no matter how much she tries to hide it. The devilment is 100% there. As it is with Linny, as it is probably with most of you. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about what my ancestors did. There's little I can do to rectify this, but here we are. We've got to all try to get along.
So yeah, let's say happy birthday to Liddy. I hope it was an awesome one. And well, it's still ongoing for you. For me, it will be the 15th in like 50 minutes when the electricity bandits hijack our power again.
Whoop whoop.
Yes, Lenny, I will personally send the Ewok with your lube and your t-shirt.
Now, Linny, 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 Linny. Now look now, Linny. Griffey will know at this moment that I was not looking at the chat. And therefore, she could be telling me anything. And quite frankly, as has previously happened, I would be then responding to whatever verbal diarrhea comes out of Griffey's mouth in order for me to bury my fairy butt on the YouTubes. She loves this. She thinks it's very funny. Again, she's one of those annoying fire sign people, creating havoc, starting little fires wherever she may go. If if it would make your birthday complete, I can sort it out. I'm just saying. I don't
Don't you just
even
say-
need that translated. I don't even need it translated.
Why not?
Like I said, the devilment is strong within the tiny ginger one. I know this. She is a tiny package of devilment. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. That's why we're such awesome friends.
I hate you all right now. All of you equally.
She does. For the bargain price of $17.
Yes, Blanca Torres, if you hit up Griffey's Cash App, unlike some other YouTubers, not only will your funds not be used to buy a pepperoni sandwich from a gas station that has been lying there for possibly longer than you've been alive, that $17 can be used to supply you with your very own way to love, cherish, and say sweet nothings to en español of a nighttime. You're welcome. And Blanca, if you don't check out the comment I made on Maleficent's post and respond to me accordingly, I will be extremely disappointed. I'm just letting you know. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, get over there.
Yeah, I see you're trying to get me over to that particular thing so that we can get off to not pimp you no more. Mm-hmm.
Look, if it means that my beautiful South African friends all crammed into the one house together, all in the middle of nowhere, all in this very strange fairy tale land that we call South Africa, that these pretend people might be allowed to eat for a day, then Bish, I'll turn up with more toys than Ernie Shell has ever clapped eyes on. Never mind a suitcase. I'm coming with my own feckin' U-Haul, and I'm ready for action. I'm buzzed up, ready to go. Let's do this shit. You may be sorry, but you will have a blast. Just saying. Just saying.
Let's show your thingy madoodle.
I just know that this is going to be a massive letdown now, and everybody's going to be like, "Ah, what?
Well, is it big enough for you to read your own words there, dear?
I think, considering that you're a fictional person, Griffey, where the wind blows is already laughing. This is marvelous. I am so happy. I am so proud of myself. Um, I think it would be some much needed comical respite if you pronounced that first sentence. Just for, educational reasons, to boost the morale of the group.
That's gonna take a few tries.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Toodaloo, no seas, Galipolas cabron. Correct? Not correct?
Almost. Now sort of Spanishify it in your head. Almost like you did with the last word. Where there was a little bit more of a Spanish inflection on your words.
I tried.
Try again. Try again. We'll give it best of three. Best of three. Come on. This is number
Okay,
2. Come on now.
Toodaloo, no seas, Galipolas cabron.
Pretty
Okay?
good. Pretty good. You get one more. So give yourself a little shake. Summon all of the Hispanic energy that you're not feeling right now. Imagine that you're Molly Golightly in a sea of Mexican foods, and then read those words and utter them with the oomph that they should be delivered. And I mean, there should be some serious, sassy oomph, almost like a little Spanish Ewok.
Toodaloo, no seas, Galipolas cabron.
I swear to God, all that would make that better in my head right now is one of those telenovela style cutscenes where a little maid pops out from behind a doorway and goes, gasps in Spanish. That would just make my entire life complete right now. Complete. Complete.
Roll my R's. Roll. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Adios, what? Adios mio. I mean, that means oh shit or something to that effect.
Yes, rule your arse sounds way more different whenever I say it
you know,
than
it's sort of a fuck up for me as well, considering the fact that Afrikaans is so guttural in the sense of it's got the rrr, right. American, which is kind of a bitch when you try to speak another language. What are you smiling about?
she's probably just amused at the beautiful way you just explained that. I mean, goodbye, everybody. You've just fucking insulted everyone worse than I ever could. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks for tuning in. $17 for a free the wee shirt. Bye. Bye.
Ay, Dios mío. Oh, my Lord. Something like that. And via con Dios means God be with you.
Almost.
Something like that. I'm sure that if I told you to loop nigh, you would think I would tell you to have a nice day.
No, it would say,
Which
look
just
now. Look now at what I see in
no.
the closet. Look now. That's what that says.
So what is a very Irish word that most Americans and South Africans and everybody in the chat except Lenny would not understand?
Oh, well,
Lenny,
pretty
due to
much
the
all
fact
of them.
Irish, she's got Irish heritage in her, so there's always the
There is.
possibility.
And knowing my luck, I will have found the one fluent in Gael that is in America, which would be quite an achievement, but I know my luck, guaranteed. Fucking deed. Here's a little nugget though. Most people don't realize that it's not a little fictional language made up by leprechauns. It is a real language. And as Susan Bennett will also tell you, although it is learned by most primary school children, most junior school children, these days at least, on some level, both north and south of the border, because yes, Northern Ireland is a whole separate place. That the actual daily use of the Irish language is very restricted, very, very restricted. So a little bit like Latin, it becomes an almost theoretical language to most. We know it, we recognize it, our road signs are in it, our street signs are in it. It's written on packages, we've got all the things. And yet the amount of people that will never utter an Irish word, good God Almighty.
That's what I said.
Is quite high. I will tell you one that you will know instead, because it is quite a lot of Irish words that most people won't know.
Mm-hmm.
There's an Irish word called smidgerini.
Smidgerini.
You want to hear it again? Smidgerini. And it literally means tiny pieces. Or what has now become the Americanized version and anglicized version, smithereens. That is an Irish word, and it is in pretty much common parlance in most English-speaking countries. Smithereens, smidgerini. There you go. You're now fluent in Gaelic. You're welcome.
Chris! Vafangu!
Listen here. If we get off onto a whole Italian kick, there'll be a whole other conversation and a whole other different chat about how we're all mobsters and such. And I think we've given them enough. We have to eke it out.
Hey, you can't give away that I first learned that on The Godfather.
Look, at least that is an element of historical viewing. I have to admit, a lot of my Italian words come from nothing that I learned at school or anything to do with that. I didn't study Italian. It was Sopranos. And there, they speak even more than in The Godfather, the most bastardized version of Italian that it should not be allowed, quite frankly. Should not be allowed. But it is nonetheless glorious. And that is why I love it. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You too can join the Sopranos by pretending you're a tiny gangster with your little furry butt and your little free the wee shirt. Boom.
And you pew pew weeing on everyone.
Yeah. Wee wee. Then you can be French as well. Just saying, we're equal opportunities. We're covering all the nationalities. Unlike some, we're not homophobic, racist, horrible pricks who don't even raise their own children. We are, and now Alexa's speaking to me for some god-awful reason. She obviously decided I needed help Um, we will take all comers, even
Mhm.
Buddy. Oh, I said his name. Come at me, bitch. Come at me.
Bonnie, come play with the gay people, please. I dare you.
Right, we got toys, and we know how to
Yes.
use them.
I'm terribly sorry, buddy. My dick's bigger than yours.
My nuts were used more recently than yours as well, but that's neither here nor there.
And I never go soft.
Oh, oh God. I swear, all that could finish off today is Molly Golightly pops into chat and my wee tiny noggin just explodes, and then I would be like, what's even happening? What's even happening there?
That is the day the internet explodes.
If you lot somehow get Molly to wear a Free the Wee shirt, I'm finished. My time on the internet is over. Because that's how we know we have entered not just a new realm of perception or a thought, but a whole different universe where time and space have collided, and someone is weighing on Molly Golightly on live stream. And she's Irish. Yo. Just saying, I'm up for it. I'm up for it.
That'll be a thing.
Right?
That will be a thing.
I will even give you permission to order that shirt, get her to wear it, and then throw tamales at it the next time that she's demonstrating.
And what would put the cherry on the cake is if she would come in here, come up on panel and say, "Fuck you, Tiffany Marie."
I think she would be down for that any day of the week, to be honest. She says that a lot. It's fine.
Then can you just imagine the next day's live stream that Purple will have? Look at them trying to flex with Molly Golightly.
We have Linny in her Free the Wee shirt, Wee in the middle, weeing everywhere, Molly Golightly on the other side, covered in wee. This is how we know it has been a full conspiracy on the YouTubes. I am telling the DOD immediately. Everyone is reported. The lawyer is on it. And Chris still needs a date. Just saying.
Yeah, Chris still needs a date. all of that covered, all of that equal rights for gays, lesbians, whatever the fuck else in the rainbow flag you want to be. We've covered international languages, we've covered grifting, wild plugging, and all that. And even after everything, Chris still needs a date. We have failed. We have
Well,
failed.
there's
in
no
our
way
sacred
have failed in this at all. I was in my closet while we've been talking the entire time. I was getting strapped up and ready for action. There has been no caller to the door. I am ready to go. This entire time, do you know the amount of effort, the amount of laces and buckles that it needs to do all this? To do all of this on this tiny little furry body of mine? Only for there to be no soprano check at the door. Just saying. Just saying. You know? You know?
You know.
You know? Oh, God.
Mama beat you to it again.
Oh my lord. I'm gonna stick French fries and marbles at this rate. It would make as much sense as anything else I ever say. So I mean, come on.
So yeah, do you want to do the honors, because we do need to switch off because we
We do.
will be having load shedding.
Yes. Thank you very much to everybody that has turned up. Our regulars, our old school faithfuls, our newer peoples, whether you're a creator, a sub, a hanger on, a limpet, or just a kinky mofo, we are here for each and every one of you. Let your freak flag fly. Do all of the things as long as they are consensual with another adult. After that, please bedeck yourself from head to toe in all of the free the wee things in order to help the poor little South Africans keep the lights on occasionally whenever they have electricity. You're welcome. Look, that's the Christmas live stream. We can't give our secrets away. Uh you know. Yeah, no. That's one way to put people off their turkey. Badly
Wow.
plucked bird.
I bet it will give Lenny a giggle every time she sees you in a chat.
If she isn't clapping Freddie Mercury style, I will fail to acknowledge Lenny's existence. I will just be ashamed because I'm like, Lenny, come on now, make an effort here. I can say, hey, Lenny, hey, and then he can clap like Freddie Mercury, and we will all be happy. And
But
yes, we
yeah.
love everybody, and thank you very much. No matter what you can do, if you can donate, donate. If you don't. If you want to buy merch, great. If you don't, well,
Sure.
have a think about your poor life choices and come back and buy it anyway. More importantly, don't give the Chucky dude even a single view, not even out of curiosity. If you want to, we can link some of the circle jerk stuff for you to educate yourself if you really want to know who this dude is, but please don't go looking for him. You will not have a good time. We're talking about way more deranged and unhelpful and unhealthy than Ernie, Benny, anybody combined together. Literally, I could scoop everybody up. This person is not a good dude to be around. So just give it a wide berth. Give it a wide berth. Enjoy your life. Go watch some paint dry. Cover yourself in whey.
I mean, if you guys have all been with me through thick and thin and through the YouTube streets, at least those that think I've been here for longer than 2 weeks,
Holy shit.
you know the creators I've dealt with. And I have managed to slip silently through the night, not even talking about it. But to Buddy Boy, I want to punch him so fucking hard that his tongue presses down a little hole on the ground. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not that little hole. We're not even wasting time with that. We're just like, no, don't even bother. When nobody is interested in what you have to offer here, sir, just leave.
Nope.
Just leave. Just leave.
No, what
And
I
yeah,
can.
if you see somebody breaking terms of service, despite the fact that YouTube doesn't do a lot about homophobic or racist comments until they are so overtly crass that they are unavoidable, still, you as a subscriber can use your right to use all of the options that YouTube has provided you to report a stream It is within our collective effort to do something. It is important that we don't spectate the car crash and then get angry at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why his footage was not shown here. That's why his channel link will never be here, no matter what the apology tour is, no matter what, because this isn't a one-time aberration. This is constant
Nope.
behavior.
Yeah.
So yeah, go fuck
And on
yourself,
that-
Chucky.
Go fuck yourself, Jackie. And on that note, you have a message from my mama too. You see, she even gives me a new second name. I'm more woman than that little sausage.
Yeah. Not even, not, no, oh, I can't. I'll say words that
No, you
Aquahomo
can't.
would be
No.
very cross at me for. I can't.
Okay. So, now in the words of our dear soup, go to bed.
Go bed, everybody. I love you. Thank you very
those
much,
of you-
everybody.
For those of you that are still at work, just tell your boss some weirdo in South Africa told you have to go to bed. So, I'm sorry. You have to go
Some
to bed now.
lady with a hoof in each hand told me to go to bed. I have no choice. She looked not right in the head. I'm concerned for my safety.
And she had a Tennessee accent.
Right? And
Right.
she was mumbling something as she left, and she had a small furry person with her. I'm not quite sure how that was working out, but it was all very
think it may have-
strange.
I think it may have resembled an Ewok.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Circle
yeah,
of wheat.
On that note, we love you guys. Thank you for joining us. And apparently, we will be back again for a birthday live stream at some point. I don't know. I just found out about it on this stream. Have a lovely, lovely day. And see you soon.
Love you,
Bye.
everybody.
Now you're supposed to do the bye, 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 bye.
Bye, 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 bye.